Good morning. Today is December 22nd, 2025. And I'm just recording a little bit on my way to work because it's been some things that's been going on that I think I need to vent about because I have no one to talk to. When you are a TI, a real TI, they make sure you are isolated. Your whole family is against you. Your friend, you have no friends, and the friends that you thought that you had were in on your gangstalking. And then they do stuff like get you trapped at a light. Oh, they do stuff on purpose, and it's just so annoying. It doesn't make me mad because I don't take things personal, and I feel like it's a job for these people. They just doing what they doing to get paid. But it's annoying because I can't do anything about it. But anyway, I'm on here because those that have been following my channel for a while know my mom is involved in my gang stalking. I be work mobbed. I was fired at my last job. This job, they're doing the same thing, but different tactics, but same outcome, I guess you can say, making it seem like I'm stealing from people. Like the girl I work with, she's like, oh, I left my badge in the car. And she went to the car. I came back, oh no, it's in my purse. Can you hand me my purse? And I was like, I don't be touching people's stuff. And she's like, just hand it to me. Like stuff like that. And then she's gonna be like, oh, well, when she handed me my purse, that's when all my friends, just stupid stuff. But anyway, I'm not worried about it because I know I'm not doing anything, but it's all of their words against mine because, like I said, my last job is in cahoots with this job, and they're all in cahoots together. And what I have noticed when you're a TI, they recycle people. I have seen so many of the same people and that I don't know if it's supposed to be on purpose to mess with your psyche or if they just forgot. But my family is involved with Freemasonry, the Elks, the Eagles, American Legion. If you are aware of those groups, they on the outside, there are a whole bunch of veterans and old people that get together on Tuesdays and Saturdays and they barbecue and they do charitable things, but in reality, it's demonic and they're evil. But on the outside, as long as they look good on the outside, that's all that counts, right? So my family is involved in all that. And when I came to the state that I'm in now from California, there's a couple people that came from California out here, and I recognized them. And as soon as I recognize something or I say something, it stops. Like at work, for example, because I don't want to say where I work, but I do work for where there's patients coming in and out, right? And when when you check in or check out a patient, their information is there. So like, let's just say, for example, John Smith comes in, and John Smith is a retired sheriff. It's gonna say retired sheriff. So one day we were busy. We had like, I want to say 35 something patients that day. And I kid you not, every single female that I checked out was a retired accountant. Then the next day, the males that I checked out were retired police or retired sheriff or retired law enforcement. So, and I was just like, oh, okay. So then I said something about it. I was like, dang, that's like the 10th retired accountant I checked out. Now when I check them out, that part is blank, because what they're doing is everywhere I go, because my car is programmed like a phone, because I don't have a real phone. So they can program your car just like they can program your TV, just like a phone. It's all smart. So be mindful of that. They program my car, and everywhere I go now, all of a sudden I moved in this town that I moved to. Now we're getting patients from that town. We weren't getting them before, but now all of a sudden, now that I've lived over here for about a month or two, I think it may be 2 months, I don't know, I lost count. But we've been getting patients from the town that I live in. So what they do is get someone retired from the Elks or from the American Legion or from the whatever secret society they're in, wherever their loyalty is, they get someone retired from that place, and they get all my information from my phone. I mean, from my car, because I don't have a phone. From my car, and I go outside and they download whatever. Like when someone's sitting there in the waiting room and they're playing that game, those games are picking up information, because the girl that I work with be playing the game all day. Or when I sign in on my computer, she has to be around so she can pick it up. So it's like a skimmer, like when someone skims your information and you can put it on the next computer. That's why when I lock my computer someone in the back has their computer open under my login. So wherever I'm going or they're going, they have my login to attach it to me. So anyway, I even had one guy come in the other day and said he was a retired ER from the Elks, meaning he's still an Elk member. He used to be an exalted ruler, and now he's retired, but he just goes on lodge on Tuesdays. And he was like, you know about the Elks? And I was like, like I tried to like play it off, and he was just like, you could be an Elk. And I was like, no, I don't want to sell my soul. So it's stuff like that that's going on. I don't know if people notice, like if you're a real TI, you go in the grocery store, you're followed, they're looking at what you have, they stall at the checkout. So I went to the store yesterday early in the morning. I didn't have anyone behind me, but what they did, they wait till I paid and then came, because remember, those skimmers are on their phones. That's how they get all the information. So they come up right as you're paying. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then they send it to my car. And then when I go to work, they take whatever's on my car and download it. And it's like wherever I go, like I was dating this guy, let's just say, for example, he lived at 123 Main Street. The other day I had 4 people on Main Street where I was talking to, like houses across the street from him and stuff. And then as soon as I get on their profile, all I hear is or they tap something real loud so they can hurry up and get it. You know, it's just like, I want to tell them so bad, like, you don't have to cough, just come and get the information, because I really want to see how this is going to end, to be honest with you. I'm not scared. You're not intimidating me. It is what it is. If I go to jail, I'm going to go to jail for something that y'all did, not for something I done. But anyway, like I said, I haven't been recording like I usually do, because every time I record, something seems to happen or whatever. But I just wanted to get on here and say that little tidbit. But if you're a real TI, because I have people asking me, well, how do you know you're a TI? You know. It's to me, I'm actually a little upset that I never noticed before. You know what I mean? Now that I'm paying attention, it's obvious, but everything is on God's time, and my faith was tested. There's a video on here, me saying I don't even know if God is real. If God's not real, what's going on? It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible, and I'm just upset that it took me this long. But when you have people around you that are fooling you and playing with your mind your entire life, what are you supposed to think? My stepdad and my mom swear that they are Christians and they're into the Bible and had me go into a Christian school, and they are a part of my gangstalking. They're a part of setting me up, but what they're setting me up for. So, like, how can you claim to be a man of God, a woman of God, and you're doing this to your child? Your child, not a distant relative, not a stranger, not someone you don't know, not someone's family, a part of your Elks distant, you know what I mean? Your own child that you gave birth to. So, it's in the Bible. The Bible talks about all this stuff. But I'm on my way to work. Excited to see what they're going to do today. Like I said, it's everywhere. It's at work, it's at home when I go to the grocery store. And then what they're doing at work is, are you okay? You look like you're so sad. I'm not sad. I come into work every day on time, acting like none of this stuff is going on. I see it. I just don't care. They're the ones working hard to make it seem like I'm doing something. So God bless them. But I hope everybody is having a great, wonderful day. Stay blessed, stay vigilant, keep your eyes open, and yeah, have a good one.